Okay, good evening, everyone. This video is to give a quick tutorial on how to add an alert to the 10 EMA strategy. The reason I'm making this is a question came up earlier in the 90-day class that's currently in session as to how to build a watch list for the 10 EMA strategy. There's several ways you can do that. Johnny explained several of those. And this is just another way that you can find a list of stocks, or at least get a start to finding a list of stocks to do the 10 EMA swing trade, 10 EMA strategy on a daily swing trade. I've taken everything off of the chart except for the 10 EMA just to keep it cleaner. You'll see right here, I've got my 10 EMA strategy, the RLT 10 EMA strategy, already loaded on here. So in order to add an alert system, which is just an alert system that will send you a text message or an email, however you set it up, you can decide how you want to do that in the alert settings. Once you set that up, every time it gets a signal, it will send you an alert. It's going to send you an alert when you get a quote unquote perfect 10 EMA strategy, which means the candle that is giving the alert, and I will zoom in here on one of them. If we take this candle, for example, we were discussing bullish 10 EMA swing trades this evening. So as you can see, this candle is a 10 EMA trigger candle, and the alert is going to go off when you get this asterisk. The reason you get this is because the 10 EMA candle is touching the 10 EMA. So if you get a candle like this one, which is also a 10 EMA candle, but it didn't touch the 10 EMA, the alert will not trigger on that. So only the perfect 10 EMA plays bullish or bearish where you get these alerts. So how you set these up, you simply go into your strategy and you click on these three dots, which opens the more menu. The very first thing listed is going to be add alert onto RLT 10 EMA. You left click on that. You've got the conditions here, which is the real life trading 10 EMA strategy. 10 EMA bearish is the one that happens to be showing here. You're going to want to change this to once per bar close. That means every time you get a 10 EMA on a daily candle, bearish, it's going to send you an alert. And then you can simply put your title in down here, and I just list mine as bearish. Oops. Bearish 10 EMA. And then I also go down here in the message section and put the same thing, bearish 10, and it would help if I could spell. Let's see, bearish, there we go, 10 EMA. The reason I put it in both places is this is going to title it so you can identify what alert it is over here when you click on your alerts. As you can see here, this is what's actually going to show up if you happen to use your watch or your phone or whatever. It's going to give you the message itself. So if you don't put what the alert is for in here, it would just say 10 EMA sell zone. So you wouldn't know, the specifics of it. So I always put this in both locations so I can quickly look and see what the message is so I know what I'm getting an alert on. And then you just simply click create, and that will add that to the list of alerts over here. And I will show you, I have these set up on a 3-minute chart right now, and it will look just like this, only it'll be for a daily instead of a 3-minute. I use the same alert system for my day trades, but we aren't talking about day trades in class tonight. We're only talking swing trades. So every time you get an alert for bearish or bullish, you can read the alert, find out what stock it's for, what ticker it's for. You can go to the daily chart and you can check that out and see if that particular stock is showing decent momentum or is uh, in a position where you want to trade it, etc. You could do your own analysis on it, find out if it looks good for you to add to your watch list, and you can use that at least for a start to build a watch list. As you can see here, Tesla was in a downtrend here. So if you were to have gotten this alert in this area telling you to go bearish, Tesla's in a downtrend at this particular point. So this would be a good spot to potentially take this bearish. Because remember, the 10 EMA strategy is a momentum strategy. So you want the stock to be moving in one direction or the other before you take those trades. If you look here, you've got chop. If you look here, you've got chop. If you look here, you've got chop. So these would not be the best locations to get into this trade. That doesn't mean you can't add it to your watch list and watch it. Obviously, this is Tesla, and throughout certain days or months or weeks, it changes momentum. And there's lots of places in here where you can play this. So that's how you set the strategy. If you remember, the first one was bearish. So you have to set an alert for a bearish alert and a bullish alert. The only thing you're going to do different is right here on your second condition. You're going to take this drop down and you're going to change it to 10 EMA bullish. So once you have your bearish one set up and you create it, you just go in, open another one, set it for bullish, create it, make sure you change your once per bar close so you continuously get those alerts. One other thing, unless you're paying for TradingView, this says open-ended alert because I have the Premier Pro Plus, whatever it's called, the highest level, which allows you to do open-ended alerts. The other levels do not allow you to do open-ended, but you can set a date depending on what tier you're paying for, or if you're using the free version, that's going to change, or it's going to dictate what kind of alerts you can set. Obviously, the free version is going to give you less ability to extend these alerts out, so you may have to go back in and reset them, once a week, once a month, whatever the case may be. I'm not sure what the parameters on that are, but those parameters widen as you go up in levels for TradingView. This is one of the reasons why I got the highest tier I could get on TradingView, because of the alert system. It's something I use a lot with spreads and day trading. So that was a good reason for me to get the high level of subscription so I could have these alerts. So once you do that, you set your alert names, you set your alert message, and click create, and it will be there. Now, when you set these alerts, you need to make sure that you're on the daily chart, because each time frame that you set these alerts on is the time frame that that alert is going to work for. So as you can see over here, I had mine set on the 3 minutes. That's the only time my alert goes off, is when I get those alerts or those conditions on a 3-minute chart. So for daily and the swing trading, you'll want to make sure you're on the daily chart. And that goes for any alerts that you set. If you set an alert on a 1-hour chart, that's the chart that it uses to send you alerts. Same for 3-minute, 5-minute, 15, weekly, monthly, whatever the case may be. So if you want alerts to go over multiple time frames, you've got to go in and set them on multiple time frames. So any questions on that, feel free to hit me up in the 90-day class Slack channel, and I will answer anything that comes through that. And if there's anything else I can answer for you guys, please let me know, and happy trading.